back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing another list with you guys, and today we're gonna be talking about top new lesbian content to watch on Netflix. Yes, some of them are new, some of them are classics that me personally I thought didn't get enough of spotlight, so I wanted to include it just in case any of you are interested in going to follow and watch the content on Netflix. And I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing. I really do appreciate it, and I've also activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will also really go a long way, and I will definitely also appreciate that. So let me know your thoughts regarding the list down below, and let's get right into it. So first we're gonna start off with Beef. This series from A24 follows the aftermath of a road rage incident between two strangers. Jordan is the queer character on the show. She plays a billionaire that has a very complicated journey. Even though her love story, the love life in this case, doesn't actually have a full front line on the show, she still plays a very important role. It looks like she passes away at the end of the series. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to look to see what really happens with her. But if you guys don't know more about Beef, please let me know down below, because I've been seeing it going around a lot, and yes, it is new, brand new. And then moving on, we have Dairy Girls. The show currently has 3 seasons available. During the first season, Claire came out as a lesbian. During season 3, Claire gets a lesbian story, even though she doesn't appear on the show as much, but you can actually see her sharing her first kiss with another lady during season 3. Claire is known as the most intelligent and cares a lot about her studies, her education, her future, so that's what her role in the in the series is actually about. And yes, she's a full-on lesbian. I will also get into that show very soon. It actually caught my attention. I will want to see more about Claire and how her story develops on the show. And then moving on, 3, we have Boca a Boca. This Netflix LGBT TV show from Brazil follows teenagers in a small raging town who are falling ill. The lead character, Frances, is actually queer and has a crush on her friend Belle, who is the first student to get sick. The translation to English is The Kissing Game. 1 season available with 6 episodes. Yes, don't worry, Netflix, they have subtitles available, so you guys can go watch it. And I feel like they also have translations to English, if I'm not 100% sure. And once again, the translation is The Kissing Game to English, The Kissing Game. And then moving on to number 4, we have Collateral. This is actually a British thriller, spends 4 hour parts investigating a case that only has one witness, Lynn, who's having issues with her immigration status and is dating a vicar who is way older than her. As a detective delves deeper into a criminal underworld, currently has 1 season available with 4 episodes. So yes, this one is actually one of my favorites. To be honest, I really like the storyline between the 2 ladies, because it's very unexpected. Nobody saw this type of storyline being podcasted, and the fact that it is, and it's like the main focus, is very amazing to me personally. So moving on to number 5, we have Valeria. Currently has 2 seasons available to watch. It's a Spanish comedy drama. The lesbian characters on the show is Neria. She keeps her sexuality a secret for a long time, but during season 2 she finally cares about coming out, and she ends up hooking up with Olga, and they end up sharing a lot of intimate moments together. But Nerea isn't very open on having relationships. She just has her head on other things. But yes, on season 2 she's actually way more confident with her sexuality and actually exploring it and being more open about it, and this was something very positive to see in my personal point of view when it comes to her. So let me know if you guys have watched Valeria. And then 6, we have The Imperfects. Currently has 1 season available with 10+ episodes. It's a Canadian superhero fiction. AB is the queer character on the show. She is reserved, who aspires to be a scientist but struggles to deal with her widely attracted by her suddenly super potent, phenomenal, something like that. She is a South Asian asexual lesbian scientist and is a fantastic, very fantastic character in this case. Unfortunately, the show actually got cancelled after after the first season, so basically meaning there will be no season 2, but I still wanted to include it just in case any of you like superhero series. And then moving on, we have Mars 1. It's a Brazilian family drama. Eunice, a college student ready to leave home and even more ready to explore her sexuality, is one of the 4 main roles. Eunice's relationship with her girlfriend Joe has a very interesting story on the film. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you guys would like to know like more about this film. And yes, there are also subtitles available because it's in Portuguese, but we all know when it comes to subtitles and translations, you know, Netflix, they do the thing in that category, so none of us has to worry about that, and actually can go watch and support the content. And then following on with Shadow e Bone, Tamar and Nadia are shown to have a grown affection for each other. By the time Aline and the remainder of the Second Army got into hiding in the spinning wheel, Tamar and Nadira are in love and officially a couple. They actually got married sometimes between Ruin and Rising and King of Scars. If you guys know more about the show, please let me know. The only reason why I actually went to do research on them is because I found out that they actually end up getting married, and that really caught my eye, and I wanted to include them on this list because they have a happy ending. And then we have one of my favorites, Sky Rojo. During season 3, Wendy love life finally gets the spotlight, and I was so happy to see it. So basically she meets this girl named Greta. She and Greta ends up going on this love life adventure, and yes, on season 3, like their relationship is the basically in the front line. They get a lot of camera time, everything surrounds around them on how they're gonna get the situation dealt with for what they are going through on season 3. And they have a very beautiful bond. Wendy always trying to keep Greta safe, and Greta very supportive over everything that Wendy does, even though sometimes she doesn't agree on how she goes on doing things. And yes, they do have a happy ending. And then 10, we have another classic, The Warrior Nun. Ava and Beatrice are the lesbian couple that gets formed in this awesome show. Currently has 2 seasons available. Basically, they must find a way to defeat the angel Adriel as he attempts to build his following in the dominant religion on the planet. And during that, you know, the 2 ladies actually end up, you know, connecting and having a relationship. And at the end of the season, you can actually see them kind of parting ways, but for a good reason, to save humanity, something like that, more or less. But Ava and Beatrice, you know, relationship was very popular when the show came out. And then lastly on the list, we have That To Me. So during season 3 of the Netflix series, Judy begins dating Michelle, the ex of Detective Anna, who has been investigating the passing of Jen's husband, Ted in this case. But the ladies don't end up together because Michelle finds out about Judy's lie and just couldn't forgive her. But they shared a beautiful moments together. You know, they really were trying to make things work, but it's just the lies and the untruth and not seeing eye to eye got into, you know, their relationship, and for that reasons, you know, they just couldn't make it work between them. But the show is still worth the watch. So yes guys, that's basically it. Let me know your personal opinion down below